What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for checking out the channel. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit the like button and hit the subscribe button, hit the notify button, where we're always dropping new Toyota Tacoma content or a Tundra, a 2025 Tundra. And just wanted to say how small the tires and wheels just look on this thing. I mean, not so much the wheels, because it's mostly all about the tires, not really necessarily about the wheels. But these are 18-inch wheels, but the tires just make it look so small. So this is in mud bath, and this is 2025. So I just seen Toyota Jeff do a review on one of these things, and these things are nice. I don't know how much I can even talk about after doing a 20-minute video of Tacomas, but we're gonna attempt to do one here. So it's gonna have the black interior. It's got the spray-in bed liner. You got like these, the truck's so big they have to have these markers here, you know, for regulations and everything. This is gonna be the 5-foot bed. You got a spray-in bed liner there, and then you're gonna get a, wow, so they don't even have, so you're only going to get a 400 watt slash 100 watt power source here. And I don't understand that, because you get more power out of a Tacoma, which is weird. So out of the Tacoma hybrid. So let's go look at that really quick. So with this truck, the horsepower is going to be like 400 something, 437. And there's the TRD Sport stuff, the TRD Sport, the TRD Pro badging here on this truck. But yeah, I totally thought they could have did bigger tires. Sorry, 285, 65, 18 on these. I don't know if I even mentioned that, but they just look really, really small in this truck. But yeah, the power, I mean, I don't never use my power back here, but you guys might use yours. I've never used the power outlet or plugged anything in, but I had dreams of plugging in my Traeger at one point. But $76,000 for this truck, 76,537. And where's the horsepower at? So it's going to be 437 horsepower and 583 pound-feet of torque. And they have a hybrid right here, and just want to show you guys what I was talking about. So you got the AC 120, and then you got a 2400 watt power source here. So you get more power out of this hybrid. I'm not sure why, but that's pretty interesting to me. How you doing, boss?
Pretty good.
Good, good, good. Enjoying the dry weather for now? Yeah. Exactly. I'm trying to take advantage of it too. So we got an iForce Max here. So you're gonna get 326 horsepower and 465 pound-feet of torque, which is insane out of this little mid-sized truck. And it sounds really good when you put that TRD tuned exhaust on one of these. I think it would be really nice, like the one that comes on the Pro. And this is gonna be the iForce Max. You got the 8-speed transmission here, and this one's gonna run you $57,000. So 57.5. And on these Tacomas, they're willing to match. We are at Capital Toyota. They're willing to match or beat anybody as far as the prices are concerned. So that's a good one right there. So 76,000, 76,537. You know, they're taking off a lot of money off of these. So, you know, I would not pay sticker again. Let's look at that price again. Sorry, we're all over the place with this one. And you're gonna get 19 and 18 and 20 on the highway here. And they want 76,537. That's a real special number to me, 537. That's my grandmother's address up in Seattle, Washington. Just in case you wanted to know. So 19 and 18 and 20. I'm gonna try to go look up my past. So yeah, so you're gonna get 23, 22, and 24. So which one is better? 22, 23, 24? Yeah, 19, 18, and 20. So 20 on the highway. Let's just look at the highway mileage on these ones. So you're gonna get like 4 more miles per gallon with this one, with the hybrid. Just 4 more, or you could go with the bigger truck. So yeah, this is mud bath over here. I just kind of wanted to show you. I'm not even sure if we're gonna keep this video, but they got one for you guys. That's mostly what I want you guys to know, is they do have a mud bath down here. It looks good. I am interested to see what this thing looks like on the Pro for 2025. That'll be the second year for the Tacoma, for the 4th generation Tacomas of 2025. So they did add something. I was watching Toyota Jeff's review, so they finally added this, but I'll show you what they didn't do. It's just in Toyota perfect fashion for this. So you can now push this button here, and it'll lower the tailgate, and it'll lift it up, and you can bump it and it'll lift it up. But it doesn't have it on this side. Now you can see the fully loaded Tacoma. They have it on this side, and they have it on that side. So I just don't know, why didn't they just go all out? And this is the Pro, so you know, that's just how Toyota likes to do it for whatever reason. They should have just put it on both sides, but it was probably like, we don't have enough, you know, materials and stuff to make it probably, you know, do that. They could easily make it go up and down. And you got the nice TRD Pro in the back here. TRD tuned exhaust. You're going to get Fox suspension all the way around in this one. I wonder, they didn't mention, so on the Pro, they have the QS3. It's an adjustable setup with these Fox shocks. And I think this truck is just too big for you to be trying to get underneath here and try to, like, you know, adjust it. So they didn't even bother with it. And you see I got down there and got dirty, got a little rock and all that stuff on my hand. But yeah, they got the Raptor style lights, and you got the big light bar. And apparently, I'm not sure if they made it brighter now, because the Tacoma TRD Pro light bar and on the Trailhunter, it's brighter than on this truck. So I don't know if they, you know, updated the, I don't even want to try to say the lumens, the lumens. So the power of the light, if they've upgraded it since the Tacoma, is brighter. But yeah, so here's the mud bath. Here it is, you guys. And they're gonna have just the black seats in here, the black camel seats, so you kind of get a blackish gray. These are much kind of, they're black and gray and white, and they're heated and ventilated. And yeah, got the camel on the back here. You got a nice bed step, iForce Max. So this is 2025. If you can find a 2024, you know, on the lot, which I'm pretty sure you can, they're doing, you know, close to $10,000. I mean, not close to $10,000 and $12,000 off. And I've even seen, you know, they're still doing big discounts on 2025s as well. I'm not sure how they're doing it at this dealership, but the sales manager here, pretty sure his name was Mike. He got a really cool name. He got one of those famous sounding names. So check out the Tacoma video. But yeah, he's willing to do big discounts and match people. So I think that's awesome. When he said he was going to match people, I was like, yeah. So all these are here going to be 2025. So let's just kind of look at it. Here's an off-road right here. This is going to be a 6-foot bed. Now that TRD Pro is going to be a 5-foot bed. So let's just kind of give you guys some prices. Here's another limited off-road. Here's the SR5. So $57,000. And then I'll show you guys the horsepower compared to the hybrid model. So it's going to be 389 horsepower and 479 pound-feet of torque. All right. And typically with these Tundras, you're going to be able to haul more. There's a 22. So they got a 22 on the lot. That's a nice one. It's a nice black one. That's the certified used one. That's a nice black Tundra right there. So that's a 22. So yeah, these are all, let me make sure, because this is their second lot. So I'm assuming all these are going to be 25s. Yep, 2025, $59,000 for this SR5. You know, do not pay sticker. So yeah, you can get yourself a discount on these Tundras, because you know, these trucks are expensive these days. Let's see how much the limited is. So yeah, see, like I said, they are very expensive. So $65,000 for the limited. And it's got the TRD off-road package that runs you about $3,500, $3,580. Okay, let's see, what else does it include? You got a skid plate on here. Is there a skid plate? It said it was. I thought it was. Nope. Just a regular skid plate. I was looking for the TRD skid plate. But yeah, so plenty of Tundras here again. Dang, I didn't even notice this. We got another iForce Max, a Sport, a black one. So they got a few of these. Sorry, I'm mixing this in. But for $58,000, we've seen some of these Tacomas go for $60,000. So yeah, this is a nice one because it's the iForce Max. Is it fully loaded? This is the camera. Yeah, this is a fully loaded Tacoma here for, you know, like I said, I bet you this thing is more expensive. So yeah, we're looking at like 58.3, but he's willing to match Mike over here. I'm pretty sure. I hope I'm not messing his name up. So they are like 59. This is 65. That's way too expensive to compare, but we'll find another Tundra and compare because this price is so expensive. I just can't believe it. So 58.3. This one doesn't look that expensive. Let's look at this one. 58.3. Yeah, 58.2. So yeah, you can actually get one of these cheaper than a Tacoma. So I'll let you guys see what kind of package they got. And they got the TRD off-road package on this SR5, and it's a 6-foot bed. No spray-in bed liner. Not sure if this window rolls down or not. If you got the horizontal sliding window, I'll let you guys kind of see some of the options here. But yeah, you guys get the gist. They got plenty of these on the lot. So this is a nice, this one almost looks like it's in windshield. And you guys know I like this root beer color here. Looks like we got a TRD lift kit on one of these. So $65,000 for this guy right here. And you got a lot of options here. And that's the TRD off-road package again for $3,500. Let you guys slow this down. 2025, and it is windshield pearl, the pearl essence. So I'll show you guys one more truck, and that's gonna do it. It's because I wanted to show you the TRD lift kit. And as I was saying before, these trucks need bigger tires, because look how small the tires look. This is a nice one here. This is going to be a 5-foot bed, so if you don't want the long bed, it's got a 360 camera on this one, so you will be able to see what's in the back of your bed. And it's going to have that lift kit, because you see the red shocks there. Anytime you see like these red coil springs on a Tundra or on a Tacoma, it's going to be their TRD lift kit. So that's their TRD 3-inch suspension lift kit that runs you about $4,000. I'll let you guys see these options. All right, and there's that TRD off-road package again for $3,500. And this is the limited with the off-road package. And let's see if you got any like little special. Yep, so you got the button right here, just on one side here. The power lifting tailgate, and it should raise up for you. You got the blacked out exhaust tip. Yeah, so they got plenty of these Tundras on the lots, and 2025s have already showed up. Whereas we haven't seen 2025 Tacomas show up, because they just have so many Tacomas. This is a nice truck right here as well. Another $65,000 truck, but I would never pay a sticker right now, and you should never pay sticker in the first place. But yeah, they got too many trucks to be charging people full price for these vehicles. Here's another one. Another one. I like sunroofs on my truck, so I don't know if any of these have had any sunroofs. They're so dang big, I can't even see. These things are a lot taller, so if you're a taller person, they got bed steps. So let's see, this is gonna help us. It's gonna help us. This is nice looking bed steps. No sunroof. I like sunroofs because we get so much sun out here. Look at it, there's the sun right up there. There it is. Let's see, let's look at these bed steps. Let's see if they got a sunroof on this guy. No sunroof. Geez, it's kind of high. Yeah, that TRD lift kit, that was a long way down. That was, y'all could have seen me next fall. But yeah, none of these trucks. Let's go look at the Pro. We'll take you back over here to the Pro where we started things off at, because that does have a sunroof. That's gonna have a panoramic sunroof. At least it should. We'll even step up on. Look at this. Look at this. Pumpkin Jack. So yeah, you got the panoramic sunroof up there, and I'm not seeing no sunroofs on any of these trucks up here on the Tundra. So here's inside the bed. That's a 5-foot bed. Spray and bed liner, as I mentioned. You got the bed lights. I do like the lights here. And you don't get like bed scene lights that they're doing on the new Tacomas, which is nice. Integrated turn signals here. I think we got everything. I do like the lights on these trucks. I do like the lights, and there's the light bar. Kind of hard to see in your Raptor style lights. You got the Tundra, it's all blacked out here. And this one does have the TRD skid plate. So let's look at this guy. Got to get down low. I got down low last time. So there's the TRD skid plate for you. And then there's a sway bar right there. I don't think these things are so big you don't get like a sway bar disconnect or anything like that, like you get on the Pro Tacoma. But yeah, plenty of these. They got some nice Corollas here. They got, this is their new like wagon. I ain't bragging, but it's a wagon. Pretty fancy. This is their Crown Wagon, and the limited all-wheel drive hybrid with the brown interior. Pretty fancy. Oh, it's open. Let's check it out. So yeah, 1 mile on this thing. Oh man, it smells like it smells like it's maybe made in Japan. Look at this. It's pretty nice. It's pretty nice in here. I like this brown interior, so you're gonna get heated and ventilated seats. And you got a big old panoramic roof right there. That's nice. Yeah, Toyota doing it fancy. This thing gotta be, this must cost you this is gonna cost you more than a nickel and a dime. And I ain't even trying to rhyme. So $49,000 to see where it's made at. Yep. It had that smell like it just came fresh from Japan. Let's look at the back seats. I don't want to, I can touch it with this hand. Oh, it's nice material. It's very nice. Let the rain in. Nice solid slam right there, or shut. But yeah, guys, that's gonna do it. This is a nice color right here. Look at this gray. This is their magnetic gray. I think they discontinued this on the Tacoma. And then they got the lift kit on this one as well. This one's gonna run you $68,000 on this one. 68, almost $69,000. And there's a TRD 3-inch lift. No sunroof on this one. But yeah, let's look at the color. That's what I wanted to check. Yep, magnetic gray. They discontinued the magnetic gray, or magnetic. Is it magnetic or magnetic? Magnetic or magnetic? But no, it's a good looking truck. You got the camera there. You got it's all blacked out, but it's spendy though. It's a spendy one. And I'll show you guys those shocks or the coil springs. Red coil springs right there. You definitely need bigger tires. So if you buy yourself a Tundra, do yourself a favor and go get you some bigger tires. Just get bigger tires to go with it. Put these in the back, I don't know, sell them. And these wheels, I would recommend you get new wheels too. I mean, these ain't bad, but you could sell those wheels to somebody, anybody. But that's gonna do it, guys. I gotta get to work. It was fun. It was fun while it lasted. Thanks for checking out the channel. Have a good day and God bless. We're out. Have a Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, Happy New Year. Peace.